What's up, everybody? We back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about AYUMI. AYUMI is a shooting guard who specializes in stealing. Now, she will steal your dribbles, she will steal your passes, she will steal your man. Ladies, you better watch out. Let's jump to the stats. All right, we got stats pulled up here. Now, you're going to notice as we go through these stats, she is not really that good at shooting the ball. She's primarily a defense-based character and also a really good person when it comes down to FLRs to have on your team. So let's take a look. First stat we're looking at is three-point shot. At base, you only get 56. Now, I'm not sure how much she gets from herself. I'm going to do the math for that after I get done making this video. It's going to be on the screen for y'all. So mid-range shot at 58. That's also a pretty good mid-range shot, bro. You want to make sure if you are going to be shooting contested shots with her, it's going to be inside the mid-range area because we all know you only get a slight disturbance in the mid-range area, someone simply guarding you, and at the three-point line, you're going to get a normal disturbance, which further decreases your accuracy. So if you're wide open, feel free, bro, shoot some threes, but if you know the person, you're not going to be able to lose the person that's guarding you. You want to make sure you focus more so on your mid-range shots. Close shot at 35 and dunk at 30. You don't want to be inside the key with shooting guards, bro. I've said it 1,000 times before, and I'll say it 1,000,000 times after that. If you are not using Friedman, you do not want to be inside the key when you are using a shooting guard. Now, let's look at this middle section here because this is where she really shines, just like with White. So steal at 67, that's a beautiful steal stat at base. Once again, I'm not sure how much she gets from herself, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bunch considering she is a defensive-based character, not off of blocks, not off of stopping people from being able to dribble often, but the fact that she's very effective at stealing the ball makes her a strong defensive option to put on any team. Dribble at 55, she's closer up there to where the point guards are, but you still don't want to be dribbling too much with any character in this game because anybody can be ripped. It's harder to rip some people, but anybody can be ripped, bro. Make sure you pass the ball. Pass at 55. Now, you don't want to be passing the ball if you got someone in between you and the person you passing to. That is a dangerous game to play if you're not using a point guard, so make sure y'all are keeping that in mind. That 55 base stat isn't really that bad, but you still got to make sure you're being careful, bro. Speed at 68, that's a beautiful base speed stat. It's closer to where Nana is. It's higher than Justin. It's higher than White. It's higher than May. She is extremely fast, so she's going to be really good at getting those FLRs. Jump, rebound, block, and power, all garbage, bro. Just like I said at the beginning, look at her close shot and her dunks, and then you look at her jump. This lets you know right now, bro, you should not be inside the key if you're using AYUMI. Rebound at 30. Once again, you don't want to be inside the key, bro. The only time you should be inside the key is if the center on the other team doesn't have a rebound pass and you know that it's a defensive rebound on their end. Then you can probably try your best to get a rip off of them as soon as they hit the ground. But I wouldn't really recommend that. It's not something that happens often. Block at 35. You want to make sure you're guarding the person that you're guarding pretty close. She can't block from very far away, and that low block stat is also going to make it harder for her to block dunks. Then you look at the power stat, and that's going to further make it much more difficult for her to block dunks. You will be getting dunked on with AYUMI, so make sure you don't even give them a chance to get in there, bro. Rip them before they have a chance to dunk on you. Because 9 times out of 10, if a person is very good at dunking the ball, they're going to be a big or a small forward, and we all know that they cannot dribble. Let's jump to the abilities. All right, we got abilities pulled up here. So first ability, we're going to be looking at flash shot. Now, this is a small forward staple, but they gave this to a couple other people as well. Sorry if y'all hear that lawnmower, man. My neighbors are mowing their lawn. So let's read the description. You can shoot as soon as you receive the ball. Now, I talked about this ability inside another video. Some people are saying, hey, man, I'm trying my best to use this flash shot. I'm shooting as soon as my hand touches the ball, but it's still making me shoot a regular shot. Now, this description is misleading because of the way that it's been described, but basically what you're really supposed to do when the ball is on its way toward you, that's when you want to hold the shoot button all the way until you see your shot meter pop up. Then once your shot meter hits the green, you release to get the best chance to make that shot go in. So at level 2, increase disturbance resistance by 2%, and at level 3, increase accuracy of wide open shots by 2%. Now the fact that she has a flash shot makes her pump fakes that much more powerful through the use of a flash shot pump fake. Make sure y'all are using those. It is very, very useful on people with flash shot. Next ability, we're looking at intercept and dive. Now, basically what this does is it's going to make it so that when you intercept the ball, you don't have to worry about chasing after that FLR. You're just going to dive right on top of it. So let's read the description. You can dive and get the ball as song. Okay, Raccoon Digi. You can dive and get the ball as soon as you make a successful interception. At level 2, intercepting probability plus 5%. And at level 3, you get the exact same thing for a total of 10% extra chance to intercept the ball. So make sure y'all are maxing this out, man. She's really good defensively when it comes down to steals, and this will just make her even better at that. Next ability, we're looking at steal and dive. This is basically the exact same thing, except instead of it being off an intercept, it's when you get a regular steal on somebody, you don't have to worry about the FLR, you're just gonna dive right on top of it. So once you make a successful steal and hit the ball away, you can dive and get the ball instantly. At level 2, success rate of stealing plus 5%. Same thing at level 3, bumping you up to 10%. And at level 4, you're going to get 10 more percent success rate to stealing the ball for a total of 20%. And your shooting accuracy within 18 seconds will be increased by 10% after you steal the ball. So you're going to be getting 20% higher chance to steal stacked on top of your steal stat, bro. And then after you steal from someone, that is a hard 18 seconds. That buff is not going to go away until that 18 seconds is up. It could be 7 possessions in between these 18 seconds, and it will still be there. So make sure y'all are keeping that in mind. All right, last ability. She has a dive, but her dive is unique. We're going to download this while we talk about the description. So let's read the description. Faster than a common dive, but lower in height. So if she has a harder time getting these dives, well, getting those FLRs with a dive, if you're doing something like a tip-off and the ball is coming way out the air, but if the ball is simply rolling on the ground, she has the advantage of getting that ball. So at level 2, diving distance plus 10, and at level 3, diving height plus 10. Let's watch the preview. All right, so you saw her dive and get the ball. It wasn't really a dive. I would call it more so a slide, but you get the picture, bro. She's one of the best FLR people inside the entire game simply because of the fact that she has a dive paired up with her splendid speed stat. Now, we can't go to the training area, bro. There is no training mode for steals, so I can't really show you any of these abilities outside of the previews. So just make sure y'all keep in mind, bro, she is excellent defensively. If you plan on shooting the ball with her, make sure you got some good gear, some good assist characters that are going to boost those stats up and increase your chances to get those shots in there. I highly recommend using assist characters that boost your steal. People like Justin, people like Nico, people like White. They're going to boost your steal up a bunch. And if you just get those 3 inside your assist slots, you can focus on putting shooting-based stats on your gear. That's it, man. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.